Hi everybody, I hope the day is going well for you. So our lesson today is absolute value inequalities. So it's just an extension of yesterday's lesson. And what's new about today's lesson is that there could be on the left side extra numbers. So you're going to have to isolate the absolute value first by maybe subtracting a number, dividing a number. And we did this on Tuesday. So you'll remember that. Okay, so again, here's our, it's in your left margin. Isolate the absolute value, create your two separate inequalities, and solve both. So let's get started on the first one. Okay, so with this problem, I obviously want to get the absolute value alone. So the 1 is in the way. It's got to go. So I'm going to add 1 both sides first. Before I even begin, I can't even do the math problem. Less than 6. Okay, yesterday we talked about making our two equations. The first equation, the one on the left, is exactly the same as you see it. The equation on the right, we're going to use a -6, right? And we have to switch the inequality. Do you guys remember that? Say yes, I remember that. Thank you. Okay, so here are my two equations, and let's solve them as we would normal. So to get the variable alone eventually, let's get rid of the 2 first. And I'm just going to do it all the way across. Why not, right? 4x is less than 4. And then over here I've got 4x is greater than -8. Okay, last step, divide by +4. X is less than 1. X is greater than -2. So this means my solutions are any number less than 1, right here, any number less than 1, 0, -1, -2, and then any number bigger than -2. Any number greater than -2. So my answers, I know that there's no room for graphing, but honestly, it would look like this. Less than 1 and greater than -2. So my solutions are all going to be in this range right here. All right, awesome. Next one. There's a 2 that's multiplied by the absolute value. First job to get rid of that would be to divide it since it's multiplied. So write out your equation. Now 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, so let's make our two equations. First one is going to be the positive greater than 2. Our second equation is going to have the -2, right? 2x plus 3 is, switch the sign, switch the inequality, less than. Okay, so let's do our math. Subtract 3. 2x is greater than -1. Divide by 2. X is greater than -1/2. Okay. Equation on my right. Subtract 3. 2x is less than -5. Divide by +2. X is less than -5/2, but that's also -2.5. So on my number line, let's make this -1/2, -2.5. Okay, x is greater than -1/2. X is less than -2.5. Okay, so this is an or equation. One way or another, right? If you need like to slow down, just ask the sub to press pause. If you need to like copy or catch up or something, okay? All right, number 3. Lots going on number 3. Subtract 6. First, add or subtract. Subtract 6. This 6 is still going to stay in front. 18. Now I need to get rid of the 6 that's multiplied right here, this one. This 6 is multiplied, so I'm going to divide by 6. 2p minus 9 less than or equal to 3. Positive 3, perfect. And I'm going to make my 2 equations. 2p minus 9 is less than or equal to 3. And then I got to do the negative 3, right? So I'm going to do 2p minus 9 is greater than. So flip the inequality. Okay. Go ahead and do the math with the people at your table. Talk about it. Okay, is this what you guys got at your table? All right, have the sub press pause, and I want you to graph it as well. I don't have room on mine to graph it, but graph it. So press pause. Okay, so on the back side, here's the problems that you have. So let me just do the first step for you to help you out. (8p plus 1). So this is a equation. Guys, notice there's no less than or greater than. Okay, it's an equal sign. So this is a little bit easier, right? Okay, awesome. All right, go ahead and finish up from there. And then your homework is on the sideboard over by where bell work is. So look at that, and you can start your homework as soon as you finish the few problems on the back. Be good for the sub, guys.